Man, oh man. Listen, I have my phone next to me so I can kind of see because this is my first time doing like a view like this. And y'all know, usually I do like vlogs or whatever. I gotta remember I don't have to yell because I have my microphone on. But I do like vlogs and I do like you see my life. Most of my content is myself and my husband. And I took a break. And I don't like it because it's been 4 months since I posted my last video. And actually today I was watching someone someone's YouTube and was kind of inspired. It was like, you got to get up and you got to do it. And I started YouTube because I am just a weirdo. Like, I am a weirdo. That's why I started it. I'm a little bit different. I'm very much a creative. I do work in the corporate world, but I am an art. I love art. I love music. I love drama. I feel like I should be on Broadway a little bit. And I don't know. So I started doing, and the reason I stopped. So here's the reason I stopped. The reason I gave myself to stop is because I wanted to create a new intro, right? And I was like, I'm not going to post a vlog until I create the new intro. And so, I mean, I have a lot of content built up. Put in the comments if you want to see it. Like, I have our trip to Scotland in there. I have like, I just have a lot of content in there that I have not posted, and shame on me, but I just could not get around to posting it. And I was just like, and I still haven't built a new intro. So my intro is the same. Everybody's like, what's the intro? You want to see the intro? All right. What's up, crew? Listen, if you've been here, you know what it is. If you're new here, stick around because you will love it here. So yeah, that's the intro, and it hasn't changed. So I want to kind of change it a little bit. I think I want to keep the same music. Of course, I'm going to do my little, if you've been here, you know what it is. If you're new here, stick around because you will love it here because that's just my thing, and I love to do it, and I made it up, and I'm creative, and I just like it. But anyway, so I want to do, what I want to do with that intro is I want to do new music. No, I want to keep the same music. I want to do new video splotches, so like stuff with my husband and I, since he's the bulk of my content, and just different things like work and stuff like that. So I want to do like different things or whatever. Yeah, and so I'm gonna do it. Not by the time this is uploaded, but I decided that I will not vlog or not do a video just because my new intro is not out. I will continue to vlog and do more content and things like that. Y'all, since we've talked, the reels that I've been posting has been blowing up. I'm talking about in the hundreds of thousands of views. The shares are crazy, thousands of shares. Content has really blown up. My Instagram subscribers has gone up. So hello to all of, or followers. Hello to all the new followers, the subscribers here. Like every once in a while, I'll drop a clip from YouTube and tell all of my new followers to come and subscribe. So thank you for those that subscribe. Make sure you follow, make sure you turn on your notifications so you can hear it. But y'all, life, it's just been life. And I know everybody says life has been life, but it's just like, listen, just a couple of things has happened since I talked to you guys. So, not a couple, a lot of things that's happened. So I'm not going to be able to kind of get into everything today. I want this to be a quick like check-in, but I will hit like pieces of it. And, so yeah, I mean, there's been, I don't even know what we talked about the last time. I think the last time we saw each other, my husband was here and he was leaving. Long story short, I will be seeing my husband on very soon. He doesn't like to say when we travel and all that stuff like that. So I will say I will be seeing him very, very soon. I also have a surprise for him that's coming up that I will be vlogging so that you guys can see it. I think he kind of knows what the surprise is, but we'll see. And, but yeah, so let's talk about the good things that has happened. So very recently, I just got a promotion. Woo! I got a promotion on my job, and it was a journey. It was a journey trying to get the promotion. I had job offers that came in, but I decided this time, instead of, because a lot of times when you get like different, when you want to grow in your career, let's start there. When you want to grow in your career and you feel like, your career is shifting and moving. And what I had seen was I had started joining a lot of panels. So I'm very into my industry, which is the real estate multifamily industry and apartments. And so I am very involved. I do a lot of podcasts. I do a lot of speaking engagements. I do a lot of panels, and I'm just very involved because of my experience and because of, my brand. So I built a brand over the past couple of years, and my brand is not just me. I control my brand, but it's been a big part of my career and how I've grown in my career. And so, I started joining panels, and they started calling me titles that were higher than what I was, because it was like, I'm on this panel with a bunch of director and seniors and managers. And although I have this experience, I guess they want to make their flyer more appetizing or whatever. So they would call me like a director, or they would say this. And then luckily my boss and I have a great relationship. So I'm like, girl, I didn't tell them to put that on there. Like, I didn't tell them to put that on the flyer. She's like, it doesn't matter. And my boss had even gotten to the point where she was like, listen, you put whatever you want. Change your LinkedIn post if you want to. I don't care. And so me and her are very, very cool. And so I just had to, like, as I go, I usually get like offers from different people. People hit me up in my inbox. They see what I'm doing on LinkedIn and things like that. I've been with my current company for going on 5 years now, almost 5 years. We were right there. And I just was like, I had a hiccup maybe like a year or two where I got a job offer, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to accept it. And then I had a conversation with my company, and they were like, you know what, we see your worth. We want to keep you. And so this time around, I was like, you know what, instead of doing that, like, I don't want to do it that way. I like the company I work for. I love what I do. There's some, no job is perfect. No career is perfect. So there are some things that I was just like, weighing out. But I was like, let me go have a conversation with my company and let them know, like, look, I think I deserve this. I had started seeing things shift and move for people that were around me. And I'm just like, you know what? If I don't ask for it, it won't happen. So I had the conversation with them. Things were happening. And yeah, I got the promotion. And got the exact title that I asked for. It was just amazing. It's hard for me because it's like, I love, my boss, and I respect her. And so I wanted to make sure my promotion did not interfere with anything that she had going on. So we had our conversations, and I'm like, look, we're going to figure this thing out. Like, I got a title that will work for me, will give me the satisfaction I need in my career, and it doesn't step on your toes. And so I'm very much more involved in training and performance. So I do a lot of performance, which I had already started doing prior to. And so it just kind of upped it a little bit. I'm looking more into the performance of the community. So I travel even extra time. And so that's why getting on here is going to be something cool that I try to, keep going and doing, because I'm traveling a whole lot of, so you won't see a lot of heavy editing. If you want a video, sometimes I'll record from my phone instead of the camera. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited about this new role. I'm excited about diving into it, and it just doesn't stop. It gets better from here. Lifestyle has been a little crazy. I said no editing, so here we go. But like, lifestyle has been a little crazy. Wait 1 second. I'll be back. I'm back. Lifestyle is a little crazy. One big thing that has happened in my life was and I don't want to talk about it too much, but a very, very close friendship over 10 years, I believe. Yeah, going on 16 years probably, because we graduated in 2010. So it had to be like around 2009, 8, whatever. So about 15, 16-year friendship. I don't want to say it came to an end, but it kind of, there's been like friction. And it kind of has changed. It has changed a lot. And I don't know if we'll ever be as close as we were before. I don't want to get into the details, but what I do want to say is friendships are very important. And I think a lot of times, my friend actually, Craig the Writer Stewart, if you want to follow his channel, you can. I want to shout him out since I'm going to use one of his quotes, but he said something on his new podcast, and it was that I think a lot of times we spend time nourishing and thinking about our relationships as far as partners, right? But we don't think about relationships as far as friendships, if that makes sense. And so, like, there are some things where I'm just like, okay, my friendships are, I really hold my friendship. There's nothing I would not do for my friends. If you are a friend of mine and I consider you a friend, there's almost nothing I will not do, right? I have a friend who I call a sister. I think she's one of my closest friends. And, even that right now is kind of weighing on me because there are some things that are happening. And I just, but even like if you're a friend to me, there's nothing I will not do. Will we argue? Will you make me upset? Heck yes. Will you argue? Will we argue? Heck yes. Will we not agree on things? Heck yes. But there's almost nothing that I will not step in and do for my friends. And even now, with the friendship that is rocky or has ended, whatever you want to call it, there's nothing I will not do for her, right? There's nothing I will not, she can call me right now and I'll still do it. But it doesn't mean that our friendship will, kind of be where it was, and that sucks. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I don't want to get into details, but the basics of it is I really thought, and I have not talked to this friend since we've had the blow up. I tried twice the night of to kind of like show like, look, this is not what it is. And, but as far as like sending something back but it was sent back to me twice or whatever. And so, and I decided to leave it alone. And I think the reason I decided to leave it alone is because, and I don't want to get into details because I have not talked to this friend since. I have heard that, my friend she's talked to like someone else in the group about it. And I was just like, well, that's fine or whatever. We've maybe exchanged 2 or 3 texts since. But it's just been about like, nothing pertaining to us. And so my thing is, I never thought, and I'll just say this just to let you guys in, this is my outlet. These are my people. You guys are my people. So this is my outlet. I'll just say this. I never thought that, the argument, even when I was in it that night, would end in us not being friends or me as a friend being questioned. Especially because I know there's nothing I wouldn't do for her. There's nothing like, and so I knew that it was a big blow up, right? No matter what we blew up about, right? It was a big blow up, and I'm not getting into details out of respect, but it's like, even with the blow up, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself like, oh God, this is awkward, because we were planning to go eat and drink afterwards. And so I was like, oh God, this is awkward because I'm going to have to go and eat and drink, and we're going to have to get through this, right? Never did I think that that would be the end. And so when it happened, I was just kind of thrown off. And yeah, I mean, I had my part in it. I apologized, but I still stood on some things. She had her part in it. But I just didn't think that, and I had an attitude and I was upset at one point, but I did not think that that would be like, I just didn't think it was that, like that would be the end. And because of that, it really put me in a bad place. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know because when I think of friendship, I think of family, and you may fall out, but I mean, some family members you fall out with and y'all don't get back together too. So I don't know where I was going with that, but I didn't think that would be the end. I didn't think it should be. And I just, especially after so long, I just, Like, yes, we're gonna have disagreements. Yes, I'm gonna question like certain things, and yes, I'm gonna wonder, and yes, we're gonna have different opinions. But I don't think that that should have been the end. But whatever the case may be, I'm sorry. Let me look at y'all because I have been looking off because I'm in my thoughts and I did not prep this video. I just started talking. So that has happened. A big friendship that was a part of me is now gone, and so I'm kind of letting you guys in on my little background and my story. I got a chance to go help my husband move. Oh God, he moved to another city before he's coming over to the States. So we are still long distance. For those of you that want to know, we are going on almost. This is crazy. So we're going on almost 2 years long distance and 1 year married. And yeah, almost 2 years and 1 year, man. It has been a roller coaster. And my husband always says like you're influence, whatever he jokes about influencer. He's trying to say influencer, and because the amount of emails that we get, asking our advice or asking how we do it, I always try to preface it with like, everybody's story is different, and you can't expect your story to go the way ours did. I didn't even expect our story to go the way that it's going. It's still going. And so yeah, we're almost at the year. We cannot believe it. Like we've been married for almost a year, and I will say I know it's going to be a shift when we actually live together next year, like continually. Because, like, well, let me go back. So I recently went to go help him move to his new place. He has a new project for his residency or whatever, and he's in another city. And so we moved. So this is the first time I decided to help with the move. I was going to rent a little SUV. This is the first time, y'all, I am driving on the wrong side of the road. I want to say wrong side. So on the right side of the road. So your wheel and everything is on the right. It was such a mess. It was such a mess. It was such a mess. Like I was like running into stuff and doing things. I hope this microphone is not too loud, but I was doing a lot of things. And so it was just a mess. It was a mess. And so I drove. I finally ended up driving. And mind you, from the airport to his job where I had to go was over an hour. It was like an hour and a half. So I am like, and the thing about, so if you're ever wondering, like if you're going to London, if you're going to wherever they drive on the right side of the road, everybody was like, you're going to have to watch like the lanes you get into. And the thing was, that wasn't the hardest part. Like I just had to keep saying to myself, left, 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 left. Like as long as I kept saying left, that was fine. The hardest part was you have this whole rest of this car to the left of you when you're used to it being to the right of you. And so your turns and your things and it was just a mess. I was just like kind of over it. I was so mad. I literally parked it in the garage for a couple of days. When it was time to move, I then drove it. We had a moving truck help us and a moving guy help us. All he had was the truck, child, but that's another story for another vlog. But he moved us over, and then I turned that thing in, and I decided later. We went to the movies one night, and we were supposed to get up early in the morning and drive it to the airport. But I was like, we're going tonight. It was like 1 a.m. I was like, we're gonna go to London tonight because it was like a 2-hour drive. And I was like, and we'll spend the night at a hotel close to the airport and we'll drop it off and then come back. But when I tell you that it was so dark. The roads were so dark. There was no lights on the roads. I didn't know how to work the brights on the damn car. So yeah, it was really bad. It was really bad. So I don't know if I'll be doing that again. I don't know. I won't. I've had my experience. I don't need to drive on the right side of the road. If I'm in a country and they're driving on the opposite side, I will not do it. I've had the experience and I'm done doing it. We have a lot of things that are coming up. And I won't say much. I'm going to respect like my husband's privacy. So I need to talk to him about what I can share and what I cannot share. But just know, keep us, in your thoughts if you pray in your prayers. There's a lot of things coming up and we are excited about it. Career wise for both of us. I'm so proud of him. He has I mean, just opportunity after opportunity. And he can't really see it or celebrate it right now because he's like still in the thick of so much. And every time one thing ends, there's another thing he has to do. And I just thought about, him and even now, like it's almost like he can't even celebrate milestones because it's like every time it's so much to celebrate right now, but it's like so much still to do. So it's like how do you celebrate, but you got to do, and the celebration can't overcome like because he has to like study and like there's things he has to do, and so it's like we can't even celebrate hard, but we got, and so I think it's my job right now to kind of have the celebration pieces, be mindful of what's coming up, what's going on, and just kind of remind him to celebrate the milestones that he has. Because we didn't even think we would be this far. He always doubts. But one of the things I told him, and if you're always doubting, like one of the things I was like, has there been when have you failed, or when have you not shocked yourself or surprised? Like on this journey, he has continued to have like honors and be above and be, get higher than average. He's continued to do all of these things, but he's so hard on himself. And so I don't want to mess that up because maybe that's why he's achieved so much. But I don't know. As his husband, I'm kind of, when I look at him beating up on himself or just like so discouraged, I'm like, one time I asked him in the beginning, I was like, what was the test you failed? Or what was an exam you failed? And he was like, what do you mean? I haven't failed an exam since, grade school, whatever. I was like, exactly, you're fine. So yeah, we're going through that right now. But yeah, there's a lot like, I don't know. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what was going on. Next week, I'm actually leaving tomorrow somewhere. You guys will see it because I am going to vlog. Even if I don't vlog like what I'm doing, I'm going to vlog like a conversation like this. It'll probably be much shorter. But yeah, I wanted to check in and let you guys know what I had going on. Let's see what else has happened in my life. I don't know. Oh, can we talk about House of Dragon right now? House of the Dragon. Listen, I was so disappointed in season finale. So disappointed. So disappointed. So disappointed. It was horrible. Like I felt like it was just like there probably was, and I will say this season definitely was better than the last, but because this, I felt like this one had like it'll skip an episode. It'll be like not good, good, not good, good, so good, right? The last season was just like not good, not good, not good, good, not good, not good, good, right? But this season finale, I don't even remember it. I don't even like. I feel like they played in our faces, and I get it. They're trying to keep it going, but for us to wait like what are we gonna have to wait another year or something before we get the next season? That's that. That's kind of all I want to say right there. I am a big YouTube watcher now, so when I get off of here, I'm probably gonna watch. Actually, there's some things I need to do today. So today I need to go to. I don't know. I was supposed to go to CVS today. I don't really have to. And then I wanted to go to Target. My flight tomorrow is a little bit in the afternoon, but I have to Uber because I'm going to be gone for so long, for about 2 weeks. And I cannot wait to tell you the surprise I have for that little weekend. I can't say because my husband is a big supporter of mine and he will watch the video. So I'm going to stop talking because I think I have caught you guys up enough. I'm like everything in my life is good. We're good. We're still long distance, but there's going to be coming into that next year. I can't believe it's already here. We already knew what we had to do. And yeah, so a lot of you guys are asking me our story. Go back. There's some videos that kind of explain how we got together, but it was just, like Hinge. And I think like it was a lot, right? And our marriage this first year has been, it just flew by. I don't even know if we can say like we've learned stuff in the marriage. I believe we learned a lot before the marriage about communication and communication styles, and we're still learning. So we still like, I don't even know if we're still learning. It's just like life. Like you're going to be upset with one another. You're going to argue with one another. I think our communication styles has become better. But other than that, because sometimes I'll go back, I'll revert into how I was and I'll be like, ooh, that's how I used to do things. But, the fact that I can acknowledge that, it's like, okay, there's growth, right? Because I don't want to go back to that. But we both have our different ways and we both know each other and we both learn each other. We're continuing to learn one another. Oh, but I was going to say is I can tell because the last time I was over there, like, we have our days where we're like a week together. I think the longest we've stayed together is probably like 3 weeks and a half, maybe almost a month. And I can see where it's like, oh, that consistency, like this is your partner, this is your person, there is no like escape. So like right now we have careers and I'll probably still have the career where it's like I'm always traveling and we come back and stuff like that. But it's like when we're here, like this is gonna be my person like continually. I'm not saying I'm scared of it, but we we do bicker when we're together because we're just different in the house, in the household. And I don't want to say bicker. We don't bicker. We just like we're ruthless like sometimes with each other, like as far as like jokes and stuff. And then I have my ways of how I am at home. He has his ways of how he is. And so it's like the combination of that, combining that together. I do think we did the hardest part. So a lot of people, they're like, they live together and then they learn communication or they get together. They're always around each other. So we worked on communication and stuff like that because we were apart. But then I think when we come together, now we're going to have to iron out that part of, being in each other's space or each other's space is each other's space, if that makes sense. I mean, we may have our own area or something like that. But yeah, we always coming together. There is no escape. There is no, taking a break. Like this is your person, this is your home. Again, my schedule is a little different. So I'll get probably like 2 days, 3 days on the road and I'm back home. He's probably at the hospital all the time or something like that, or a lot of hours. So, and then we'll get our kumbayas when we come together. But I'm excited and I'm kind of like anticipating like what it's going to be like to finally have him here consistently. Because I get to miss him a lot now. And I think I'll always miss him, but he is because he is so, he's very, 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 first of all, he was always independent, but he's very like, when I come around, he doesn't show that independence. Like, I mean, he shows the independence. How do I say this? He's going to kill me. He's going to cut me up for this. He shows the independence, but he's very much like, my man is here, right? My man is here. And like, he just sometimes turn off. And I'd be like, hello, babes, Papa, like, come on now. Like, what is going on? Like, you got to. And so he'll be like, okay, like, but sometimes he just turn. He like, what we doing? Where we going? What's going on? Like, he'll just turn off, and I'm like, And then he's a little, spoiled. So like, he'll be like, and I'm used to being the one that's like, when I'm by myself, like I'm used to being like, oops. When I'm by myself, I'm used to being like, I don't like this, or I don't like this place, or let's go somewhere else. And so when I'm with him, he becomes that person. And so we'll be like going into a restaurant. He's looking at the menu. Yeah, I don't think this is it. And I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, what do you want to do? And so definitely wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Trade him either. Of course, he wouldn't trade me. He better not. But yeah, so just go back. If you have any questions, comment it down here or reach me on my Instagram and I will let you know. I will say this again, whatever you want to do, do it. However you want to do it, do it. Life is so, when they say life is like a vapor, it really is a vapor. 1 minute is there, the next minute you can't. It is not. It's not there. And so my goal is just to live life. And I think a lot of fear comes from, like when you fear death, and I don't want to make this morbid, so I'm going to end it soon. But when you fear death, I think a lot of that comes from like, number one, the unknown. And number two, it's like, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. And I may not be done with living yet, but I do want to be in a place where I'm like, you know what? I've done, like I'm living every day for me. I'm living every day to make sure life is beautiful. Like, I just want to be in a positive mode every single day. And that's not going to happen, but I want to control my life. I want to be able to snap back. If I lose control, snap back easily. So yeah, I don't know. Do whatever you want to do Don't think about, like, do it, do it, do it, do it. And I see so many people's stories and I'm like, oh my God. They're like, I was just like on the couch and I was like, I gotta do it. And I did it. And now this has become, so I know there's some great things that are gonna happen. My mom sent me a video on TikTok this morning and it was about just some doors that's about to be opened. And I am excited. There's some big things that are about to happen in my life and in those that are connected to me life. And watch me. I said it, right? What day is it? It's 2:30 on Sunday, August 23rd. All right. I said it right now. Sunday, August 23rd at 2:30. Wow, okay, 2:30. That 23. Something big is about to happen and I'm excited for it. Follow all my socials. I will be back soon with another video. Maybe I'll be eating something. I'm going to post more reels to the YouTube because I haven't been posting shorts, but those are coming back. So I will be back. Listen, be good, be safe, and I cannot wait to see you in another video. Y'all like the pictures? These are some of my wedding pictures. That's our hands. That's us on the hill in London. And that's us here somewhere in London. It's right outside of London. Towcester. I don't know how you say it. All right. I'll see y'all later.